No pressure. We're back. Feels like it's been a year. Between Pods, the place where you come when you're waiting on your favorite pod. I'm here with
your boy Caesar,
the one and only, and fucking Jackjameson.
Jackjameson,
The boy right here.
with the trooper.
Fucking trooper. Shit.
Anyways, welcome back. BetweenPodz, where you come to us when you're waiting on your favorite show/podcast to upload. And we're back again, part 2 with...
Part 3, my boy. Part 3.
Oh, that's right.
We've been gone forever, though.
Damn, that's how long it's been. Man, welcome back. It's been a long time, man.
Fuck yeah.
Finally, I got you in again.
Yeah, we back at it.
Hold on. Oh, I got it. Finally, back in the pod.
Ladies
Heck
and
yeah.
gentlemen. For the people, don't silence the people.
Hell yeah. For the people behind. There you go. Yes, sir.
Shit.
So, yeah, man. What you got for me today?
Shit. I got something for you. Something I've been wanting to talk about
Let's go.
for a minute is, back in the day, we grow up fucking public schools. That was just what everybody did. Homeschool wasn't really a thing, but nowadays, what's better?
Ooh,
That's the
yes.
question. What's better, homeschool or public schooling? Because nowadays you got school shooters, you got social media bullying. So no matter what school you switch to, whatever shit follows you, goes with you everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Fucking, we got, teachers pushing all this fucking, agenda.
Yeah,
in schools
LGBTQ
to little
plus.
kids, I don't know, it's tough because you grow up in public schools, you make all these friends,
Well,
you go to dances, everything, it's a good experience.
For us, growing up as what would it be? The word that I'm looking for, to where we grew up different times where we're look up to the alpha male, and then mom being a mom and a man being the king, the mom being the queen. You know what I'm saying? The kids being kids, careless in the world until you grow up and you see the cold world. Shout out to J. Cole for that one. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just different nowadays. So it's that's my question. Is homeschooling now a better option? Because not everybody could do it. You know what I mean? Public schools, you send your kids to school, you go to work, you pick them up, you come home. So it's works out for mostly everybody. But nowadays, is it worth losing your kid to all the bullshit going on nowadays? Because kids aren't the same, shit's different. Or is it worth is it worth it to your kid to lose on all those experiences because you want
You mean the school, this what is it, public school experience?
Yeah. So say you homeschool your kid, right? Because you don't want him to deal with all this bullshit. So you homeschool your kid, and now he's missing out on all these experiences, on dances, on having all these friends, and you know what I mean? But honestly, to me, the way I see it is that shit really worth it, because nowadays these teachers are not trying to teach your kids; they're trying to raise them. You know what I mean? That's the
talking about the teachers
job right there.
Tell me, when you were in school, growing up from elementary to middle school to high school, how young were your teachers that you can remember? Were they even young, or were they older already? They were already family
oriented,
right? Focusing on their teaching. What would they call it? Career, right?
Yeah.
And nowadays, all these teachers are on their 20s, bro. They're still on their their I want to have fun phase, not trying to settle down. They're still out there trying to live life, being a teacher, trying to teach or teaching, because it's hard. Overall, having more than 5 kids.
Yeah, a little bunch of little mocosos. They want
They're even. It's worse when you have a little badass kid that don't want to, learn. Or like if it's like, well, I put myself in that group too because growing up I was a little mocoso. I was dumb, dude. So it's like I understand that on that side, but it's like shout out to all the teachers. Some do it because it's their passion. Some do it for
all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, it's like because when it's summer school for the kids, it's also like a break for them, and the government helps them and whatever. You know, some do it for the right reasons and some don't.
Yeah, because like
their personals.
The reason I ask is because, like, me personally, like, I see all the shit that's going on with my daughter in school right now.
Oh yeah.
And
talk about it.
Like my daughter's fucking made honor roll, fucking good grades. Like we don't have to make her do anything. She does everything herself.
Hold on. Shout out to your daughter.
Yeah, but like it's kind of like she tells us about like all this shit, like pretty much behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, so like at that school, at her school.
Do
now
you want to say the district we're at?
Nah, we won't.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like so like low key for the people that know. If you know, you know. But without saying any names, like there's Unified. It's like it's a wild one, dude. Because I know because
that's what
I
you
did. No, I was more chill, dude. Like I was a little, I was a little mocoso, like you said. I was a Latino. I was a Mexican. I was a Mexicano. I was a ESL.
Yeah.
Is that a second language?
Yeah, English second language.
Yeah. So I was a nobody.
That's cool.
You know,
that's cool.
Like
hey.
No, okay. So before I even change the topic,
pizza, not pizza, right?
With ketchup.
No.
Anyway, let's keep focused. So.
Besides the point.
So yeah, man, it's just this Unified. It has a lot of like drama that even the district tries to
hide. Yeah.
Compress so it won't go to light or like I don't know. I'm just from where I'm standing and I see stuff. Yeah. So it's like it is what it is though.
Nah, yeah, cause I ask, cause like shit, dude. Like I think about my son. Like if I'm even gonna want him. Like so, like I was saying earlier, the teachers are supposed to teach. It's our job to raise our kids.
Yep.
It's our job to teach them morals and manners and fucking all this other shit. So, like, what the thing now is the teachers are the ones trying to fucking, raise your kids. When it's like that's not your job, that's not your place. Just do your job and teach the fucking kids. Like,
as a parent, we're gonna blame the teachers, but also like they're on a payroll, so they're doing what they're being told.
But I too we went. And this is why I say it, because we went to a parent teacher
conference,
open house or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So we went to that shit, right? And like for the most part, most of the teachers are good teachers. Okay. You know what I mean? They give the kids every single chance to succeed. Like fucking.
What's their age range?
The what?
Their age? Are they like 30s?
Yeah, like 20s, 30s, late 20s, early 30s. But these kids already have a hard time like growing up in life and trying to figure everything out. You don't need fucking teachers. You know what I mean? Like you don't need these kids to go to school, and you as a parent, you don't have that peace of mind that they're going to school to learn like math and English and everything, because nowadays you got these teachers trying to teach other shit that's not fucking part, you know what I mean? And like confusing the kids even more. So it's like, I don't know, dude. That's one of the few things. Like the other things is like social media bullying and all that shit. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Like girls and boys, whatever. Like you get embarrassed. Like I remember back in the day, you do some shit, you get embarrassed. A year or two later, people didn't remember that shit. Nowadays, it's on video and like you can't get. Well,
nowadays even it might be even easier. It just depends on like what it is, because everything's fast nowadays. Like nothing stays too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it could be the hot thing right now, in 2 weeks. Like you're all news.
Yeah, like us for not making a podcast sooner.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shit. But no seriousness. It just makes me wonder. Like, do I want to put my son in a public school when he's that age, or is that gonna be something that
the way things are going? I don't know if you heard, but you know how California passed a law where they're gonna be taking kids away from parents if they don't teach them between their different sex orientation a proper way.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Fuck so that. Even I forgot which one, which governor said to move out of California because it's ridiculous that they're trying to push that into like parents.
That's what I mean. Is like it's not their place to be raising our kids. That's our place.
If you're really trying to get deep, it's like it's just the government trying to keep control.
Yeah, pushing the agenda pretty much.
Yeah, there you go. At this point, it's like you have to know and make sure you're just raising your child with a open mind and a good mind.
Yeah, it's true, man. Fuck.
So it's hard for us because we grew up differently, and then it's just gonna be that much harder for our kids to grow up to that because they're gonna grow up thinking, oh, it's okay, or they're gonna believe all this. I don't want to call it fake stuff, but it's like how far are they gonna take it?
Yeah, fuck.
When is it gonna stop, or what's the next like action?
What comes next?
Yeah,
shit, man. But
so I think we should put a note on that. Let's not get canceled too fast.
I know, right? So let's get into it.
So first off, it's June.
It's June. By the end of June, about to be July.
So
about to be July. This fucking
so honestly,
going by quick.
Perfect timing for this video, for this episode, because I want to give congratulations to everybody from kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, college, getting their degrees. Shout outs to you who graduated and pulled through.
Yep. Shout out to your son.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get this up. Hold up. Let me get this right. Yes. For everybody that graduated, I know I had my kids, kindergarten going to first grade, second grade going to third grade, or going to third grade, and then my other son going to fifth grade, sixth grade, and then my other son, you know what I'm saying? He's going to. Oh, he's gonna be a freshman.
I love it.
Wild.
Yeah, my daughter's going to 8th.
Oh, okay. So she was a 7th grader.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my son is still a little fucking baby, but you know what I gotta say to these kids, dude? Honestly, they hear all the fucking time like, stay in school. If you don't want to fucking work a 9 to 5 and break your fucking back, not even 9 to 5, fucking 12-hour shifts, 14-hour shifts, breaking your back, killing yourself, stay in school. Please stay in school.
Not even that. Oh, shout out to my primo. He graduated high school.
Shout out to your primo.
I talked to his dad, my tío. He's like, yeah, he doesn't want to finish high school. He just wants to go straight to work. I'm like,
that's right.
And that was like 3 years ago, right? I think that's when he was a freshman. 3 years ago. And now that he graduated, I'm like, I went to visit him after a long time, years, and then I just gave him my 2 cents. I'm like, congratulations for pulling through. I know high school isn't easy. I know that. I've been through that, you know. And shout outs to him for graduating on time, getting to walk. And then I just told him, I was like, I know you didn't want to finish school. You want to go straight to work to make money. But life is not about making money. It's about having fun, having a good time. And I just told him what I thought about school and college. I'm like, if you want money, college can pay you to go to college. You can apply for what's it called? For aid, whatever. So I'm like, if you're about money, go to college. Get that college experience. Don't look at it as like, oh, I'm going back to school to college to do homework and stuff. Yes, that's the plus of it. Go to college to get that college experience. Right now that you're on your 20s, you're still young. You could go, and then if you don't want to like take it serious, 1-2 years, don't take it serious. Freaking have your fun.
I think fucking what they don't know is like
the real world,
the opportunity way that you get from going to college. Because college doesn't give you money like right away. Like you're not gonna be fucking get a job like that. But what you do get is an opportunity to get an easy job that pays you a lot of money. Way, and that's what I didn't know. You know what I mean? So believe it or not, way. So I graduated, right? High school. Believe it or not, I graduated. And then I went to college. And
oh shit, you went to college?
Throughout high school and in college, all I ever took was like criminal justice, criminology, probation and parole classes. I would take peer classes about. I wanted to be in law enforcement, and I wanted like a full fucking background on everything. Like I wanted to know everything, not just one profession in law enforcement or whatever, but I wanted to know a little bit of everything. So all of high school, I took classes for that. When I graduated, I went to college for that. And I actually did really good. Like, fucking really good. And then I got arrested. But that's a story for another day. So
we'll just skip over that part.
We're just going to talk about that another day. But anyways, so that was my problem. Is like, graduate. Fuck yeah, I want to get some money, you know? I was like, man, fuck this shit. It just doesn't pay.
And that's our mentality. I started working when I was 16. Doing...
look at us now, breaking our fucking backs.
Shit, wait. Let's not get into that. You know what I'm saying? Going back to what you said.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, keep your kids on the road to education.
Yeah.
Educating themselves and getting a fucking degree in something that's going to pay him a lot of money.
Stimulate the mind.
Because don't get me wrong. My son is going to learn that you got to fucking work hard. Regardless, he's going to fucking be out there cutting the grass with me, whatever it is.
He has your blood already. He has your genes, so you already know he's going to be he's going to be that guy.
Maybe. I spoiled my kids. I'm not gonna lie. I spoiled the shit out of my kids.
Well, that's the thing. Like you could spoil them, but also you gotta let them know like what's up. Like yeah, you're gonna get spoiled, but you also are gonna learn to what is it? To earn.
I think it's true what you say. Like it is in your blood, way. My parents were fucking hard workers, both of them, way.
And that's what I got from both of my parents. Working hard.
Yeah, I'm a hard worker. Nomás me hago pendejo, güey.
Well, that's me and you, but it's like I saw growing up. That's what my parents. That's all they didn't. They didn't have time to have fun. They didn't have time to enjoy themselves. They didn't have time to get that one-on-one, that partner to partner, that what is it? That husband to wife time. Yeah. They didn't know how to have fun. They didn't know how to spend quality time. All they knew how to survive and pay bills. And I told them before, well, when I had my dad, he's not dead, but he's just not around. When I had him, I told him and I told my mom. I always tell him like, I see it now. You just, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? He's not dead. He's just not around.
It's just you call me off guard.
It's true.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Back when I had my dad, he's not dead. He's just not around. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have laughed at that.
It's funny, but it's kind of like that wasn't our choice. That's another whole story. You know, like just comment down below.
I just want to apologize.
No,
it's not funny.
I know what you're trying to say. You know. But it's like, I'm like, it sucks because now I know how hard Like now, like fuck it, I'm gonna get deep in this shit. So like now I go back and think about my dad's. Like I know why he broke down.
Oh yeah.
I know why he gave up on, not really on us. He gave up on himself, and we just like we were on that that bag already.
Fucking working your whole damn life. That's all you know.
And like he felt unappreciated, and probably not from us, but from like his. Like fuck, I don't want to stir the pot, but you know, I'm like it wasn't just one piece of rice.
Yeah.
It was the whole fucking plato.
Yeah.
That made him. It's like he just made him give up on his own, and I understand now because, like you know, like again, like I'm not trying to get deep, but fuck it, let's go deep. Like I felt like that.
Let's get into it.
You know, I felt like that before, so I kind of understand where he's coming from. Like, there's days when I'm like, fuck, but I'm like, you know what? My dad gave up, so I'm like, I ain't gonna go. I cannot give up because I got kids. Yeah. I got a wife. I got a good wife. Like, I got good kids.
I ain't going out like that, huh?
Fuck no. And like, shout out to my dad because growing up, like, he did what he could for us. Also, shout out to my mom. She did what she could. So,
yeah, we're here now. As far back as I can remember, both my parents always worked, way. Always fucking worked.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's weird, way. You know what's weird? Fucking, my dad was a supervisor when he was like, 20-something. He was young. He was young, but he was like a supervisor. And he had me, and then after that, he wanted to make more money, so he left being a supervisor to go be a trucker. And for some reason,
that's crazy. Huh?
I was the same fucking boat. I made it, worked hella jobs, you know what I mean, to get to where I was at, to be a supervisor. And I left being a supervisor. Didn't know I was going to go be a trucker, but I ended up, being a trucker.
Being a trucker driver.
And it's fucking crazy to, like, actually think about it. To, like, honestly, right now, it's like, I'm fucking thinking about it right now, and it's fucking weird. This is the first time that ever hit me.
Sitting down and thinking it through?
I never thought about that, but, yeah, that's crazy, but.
Me, I love driving.
Yeah.
I've been driving since I was 11, 12-ish.
No mames.
My dad taught me how to drive. And that's, like, shout out to my dad. Like, for, like, as fucked up as it sounds, it's just, like, my dad taught us a lot. For him, physically, him being there, but emotionally, he wasn't.
I got you right here.
And then same with my mom. Like, now, my mom, oh, shit, yup.
Yeah, since then?
Damn, that's wild, man. That's wild.
Let me show the people real quick.
Nah, don't. That's for the Patreon, dude. They can't. It ain't free, bro. It ain't free. Dude. Hey, chill, boy, chill. Damn. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Wait, that's enough. They're gonna screenshot that shit. But yeah. So I'm like, man, fuck it. Shout out to my parents, shout out to the parents that are still fighting for their kids, still fighting for themselves. Man, I'm starting to sound like a motivational speaker right now. But shout out to the parents that don't give up, haven't gave up. Shout out to the stepdads and to the dads that stepped up.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
I'll make a shirt.
Shit. Fuck it up, bruh. And shout out to my nephew for getting block C. Shout out to my son for getting straight good grades. I think straight A's. Block C, where you do a bunch of like activities. I'm not sure. It's something Clovis Elementary does for like their outstanding students. So shout out to them.
So it is kind of like an honor roll.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then so,
what else you got for us?
No, what else?
Ooh, something juicy.
I mean, it's June. It's June. It's the Men's Mental Health Month.
Is it?
Yeah, man. You didn't know that? Tell me you knew that.
Now.
Yeah, man. It's Men's Mental Health Month.
Damn it. Hey, honestly, Even after everything.
But then again, it's true what they say. Nobody gives a fuck about the man. So I mean, I didn't expect you to know.
That's what I was about to say. Is that honestly, after all these changes and everything that we've had, I think it's still hard for men to talk about fucking problems. You know what I mean? Or maybe
they say, oh, you gotta show your feelings, but then like for what?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You do that, and then people end up using that shit against you. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
They create a sword and they slice you up with it.
Fuck.
But it's hard to talk about problems. It's hard to talk about feelings. It's hard to talk about that shit, and it's easy to not talk about it, eh? And just fucking keep going
and keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
shout out to all the men out there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And shout out to all the G's out there.
Holding it down.
I'm sorry, man. I had to do that. But nah, man, you know what? That's honestly a good topic right there, because I think mental health for men is like, shit, what would be considered like men's mental health? Like,
well, shit.
Like
I know,
depression, right? That would be a good example, right? Depression.
Suicidal thoughts.
Have you ever noticed the men that are most depressed are the ones that are always fucking around?
Yeah.
Like always laughing, always in a good mood at work, always like, they're always the most fucking depressed ones.
Hey, bro, why are you describing me?
Shit, no, but for real.
Well, that's what it is, because you know how like people like that, they know. So why would you rather spend your day all depressed and shit? You trying to make the best of it.
Yeah.
So shout out to all of us.
Yeah. There would be another one like, shit.
Like what?
See, it's still can't talk about it.
Right?
So used to not talking about it. Nah, man's mental health, that's something serious. That's crazy. Like, you ever see that one fighter, dude? He's a UFC fighter. He talks like hella weird. He's like,
oh yeah.
But when he won a fight, he talked about that. He talked about his friend that committed suicide, and he talked about that shit. And it's like,
I remember that.
And it's crazy because like, fuck, wait, like people kind of just sweep it under the rug and just move on with their lives.
That's on anything.
Yeah, but it's fucked up. Way like. It's fucked up that women and other people, make a big deal out of their little shit. But for us, it's just like, hey, fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
But
let's not. But just one last time, shout out to all the men in the world. So let's talk about the new battle pass. Fortnite. I don't know about COD, so
I haven't even got back on, dude. So while we're on this topic, like, how do you feel, like,
about spending all this money?
No, about when people talk shit on gamers, on people that play video games, on people that game it. How do you feel about that, man?
They don't know, because to be honest, I've been a gamer. I'm not a nerd gamer, but I love playing. It's just like,
well, how does
not trying to get deep again, but like games kind of like pull me through on all that shit that I went through growing up.
That's like your time you time.
Yeah, that was my therapy right there.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, therapy. Yeah.
Hold on. That deserves a little. That's my therapy right there.
But I asked because you like online playing against other people, right? That's what you.
Yeah. Well, I used to be at FIFA, like, hardcore. That was my game, my number one game, FIFA, soccer.
That's another good thing that you putting out right there. Some people will be like, oh, yeah, FIFA, Madden, 2K, that shit's dope.
Yeah, and like sports, yeah.
And then they talk about, like, other games, like, oh, Call of Duty, all that. Oh, that's for nerds. Like,
yeah.
If it's all fucking video games.
Because for me, it was soccer, FIFA, like COD for, like, I guess shooting game, and then Need for Speed for cars.
So like that's what you prefer, like online playing against somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, like when we were younger, there was no online. It was like me and you, like two controllers split screen. You know what I'm saying? So like I grew up on that. Like even little when growing up in Mexico, we couldn't afford it, so we would go to our cousins and they would have it, so we would just spend we would spend the night and we would just the whole night pull an all nighter till like morning, so just gaming it.
Yeah, because so me I barely got into that shit right now with you guys, but I've always liked story mode games.
Yeah.
So Red Dead Redemption, Assassin's Creed.
Well, that was the whole point for games.
Yeah,
to finish the story mode.
So for me, that's what it even the Call of Duty campaign. I don't know if it's because I like movies so much that when you're playing it, it feels like you're part of the movie.
Well, it got too complex, man. It used to be where games would have levels and challenges, and boom, the game was over, and then you would just redo everything.
Yeah.
For cars, it would be one track, and then you have to make it shift the right way, the correct way to get there in that timing that it gives you, those little challenges, and it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
People are stuck on being the best in the world because online.
Yeah.
Online has the ranking, and I think to the game that I want to shout out to is the GTA way. GTA changed the fucking game way.
GTA, yeah.
Since early on, 2000, fuck, dude. GTA, it's been holding it down.
Yeah, I used to love that shit with GTA. That one I didn't play story mode. I didn't play online. The only thing I would like to do is rob somebody's car. I would always spawn, and the first thing I would do is go punch a fucking I'm sorry,
a pedestrian,
a lady. It had to be a lady.
It had to be a female.
Feeling like an old lady, even better. But I would just spawn.
Goddamn,
I was spawn.
It was a tough time growing up.
I didn't like my teachers, bro. That was the only thing I did in GTA, but I fucking loved that. I used to love that shit. But yeah, dude, shit's different now. I don't know. It's almost like a fucking movie. Call of Duty campaign. It's like a fucking movie where that shit's badass. You get hooked. But I know you're more of an online, fucking 1v1, 2v2, whatever. But
now, yeah, I like messing with online because growing up, before I got married and everything, it's you would talk to people and it's hey, what's up? Where you at? Oh, I'm in Boston, or I'm in New York, or I'm in
those guys from Mexico.
Yeah, or I'm in Guatemala or fucking Europe. It's damn, that's fucking set.
Hey, what did the guys from Mexico say?
It's ¿Está horny allá o qué?
He said,
¿Está caliente?
¿Está frío o está?
Está horny.
Y you're no, está caliente aquí también. He's like, oh, sí, está bien horny, ¿verdad?
Damn, dude. Shout out to that guy.
See, that don't get it. That's how you say
horny?
Yeah,
it means
Spanish
hot.
Yeah, but in Spanish you say caliente.
Yeah,
no bien caliente.
Caliente, man.
Oh shit.
See, and that's the perks of playing online.
Yeah, that's why
you get to meet cool ass fucking chill people.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That shit's funny.
Right, so between pods, we out.
For now, let's take a quick little 10-second break.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back.
Hang in there. Play me something there.
What you want?
Play that song again.
Show my boy how I love it.
Hey, yo. Little squirter over here.
I love it.
Squirt, squirt.
Gonna be a little strong one. Huevo, how the boy Stevie would say.
Huevo, shout out to Stevie.
I5.
I5 Frenchies. It's a whole lot of squirting going on over here. Let's get it.
There it is, my boy.
Between Podz.
This is what we do between pods. Huh?
Between Podz, taking between to a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying?